So, have you ever heard of Dead by Daylight? It's a game with a so-so balancing. So, what if I told you there was a game pretty similar to it? And when I say similar, I'm not lying. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about Forsaken, a game on Roblox, a platform I thought I was getting too old for. It's a game that has survivors trying to survive against a killer until the timer runs out. Tiny bit different from Dead by Daylight, but it's the same basic premise. That being said, survivors have abilities to either help out their teammates or keep themselves alive, and with the killer they get their abilities, yada yada yada, you get the gist. A while ago, my friends dragged me into playing the game, and I basically haven't put it down since. It's extremely fun and addicting. I felt as if something wasn't right with it though. Something was off. There was something missing. And that something would be something that changes how you play. Something that throws you off. Something that tricks you and makes you think you are unsafe when you are fine. And what if I told you that very thing was just added to the game?
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing
Noli! Introducing Noli, a killer specifically made to fuck you over and make you think that you are completely unsafe even though you are. Wait, what? Was that fake? The fuck just happened? Did he hard chase me and then run off? Oh my god, that was a fake. I couldn't fucking tell. What? That's real. See, in that clip, I had no idea if that was a real Noli or not. I got completely bamboozled. Speaking of which, you know those generators that are supposed to lower your time so you can survive against the killer? Guess what? Too bad. There's like a million fake ones and you have basically no time to figure out if they're fake or not until it's too late or Noli's already on your ass. So, I'm gonna show you two generators side by side. I want you to differentiate which one is fake and which one is real within 10 seconds. See? Now you see how hard it is to tell the difference between generators. Noli makes it extremely hard to even play the game in general, as getting constantly attacked by clones will always throw you off and give away your location to the actual Noli, but overall, they're pretty easy to deal with. In that clip, I walk side to side to differentiate if it's a clone or not, because the clone will constantly track you, and real Noli will obviously be a human and doesn't have perfect tracking like that. Now here's the part where I get incredibly opinionated with this game. I really don't like how Jason and John Doe play in Forsaken. It's not fun to me, but Cool Kid and 1X were both extremely fun, very fast-paced characters, and I think that's how the killers honestly should be in this game. Biases aside, I'm gonna start talking about the abilities and why I think all of Noli's abilities are extremely good. The Void Rush is the best ability that they have ever added in Forsaken. The sheer amount of adrenaline you get from using this thing is unmatched. It is like playing Cool Kid laced on 900 milligrams of cocaine. And keep that in mind, Cool Kid is already extremely fast. He's the fastest character in the game by far. The one downside is that Guest completely counters this move with his block. It stops it completely in its tracks. And that's the main thing I see people talking about, is that, with massive air quotes here, that you cannot win against Guest. And the only thing I have to tell those people is that it's a massive fucking skill issue, mate. You just gotta bait out a punch from them at some point, or just hit them with M1s until they eventually give up their block for something else, and then hit them with Void Rush because they're completely off guard once they've used their block. Also, you should just outright be targeting Guest the second you see them when you play Noli. They're the biggest threat by far. Tangent aside, this move is so incredibly good. I could not possibly want anything more from it. The pure speed that you get from doing this, and the pure adrenaline, the ability to chain between multiple enemies if you don't hit them more than twice with the move, because you get it back every time you hit them for the first time. I have chained on entire lobbies and gotten so much damage spread across and caused mass panic from just using this move once. And I don't think there's anything that's going to match something like this for a very long time. Alright, I'm just going to talk about all three of these in one section because I don't have much to say about most of them. Nova, the projectile, is extremely useful due to its massive hitbox.
You see who that is? Huh? It's your mom!
And pulling people in for easy M1s, quick and easy damage on people. It allows you to easily bait people out and get them in corners that they're not trying to be in, and overall that's always a good thing as a killer. Getting people into spots they don't intend to be in usually will fry their brain on the spot so they don't know what they're doing and make stupid decisions. The only downside is the hitbox is small if you don't hit a wall. The hitbox is only like extremely big if you hit a wall, and if you hit the floor there's still a hitbox, but it's relatively small. You have to be pretty accurate if you're gonna aim for the floor, which allows for some stuff here and there. I haven't gotten too much use out of actually just aiming for the floor. The damage on Nova is really low, but that is completely made up, as for most of the damage you're gonna get is from M1s. It has nothing to do with easy free damage, oh it does like a billion damage projectile. It's just meant for utility. And now for Observant. Observant is probably the most useful move that Noli has outside of Void Rush because it's just his best thing. We're not even gonna try topping it. It's his best. Observant is Noli's best move for utility sakes. It is extremely useful in terms of dealing with certain survivors, especially 007, because of 007's cloning ability. The purple highlight that when you use Observant gives on survivors will easily distinguish which one is the correct person to be attacking if you're looking at two 007s, and it won't highlight the clone. Boom.
Hey!
Baby.
You're hacking! You're hacking!
Oh no!
Stop it!
Oh my god!
Stop it!
Oh
Scary
my
Noli!
god!
Scary Noli! Stop
Oh
it!
my god!
Look-
So that makes it extremely useful in a lot of cases. And even with 007's ability to teleport cross-map, you can easily catch up because you can do the exact same thing and easily find them and track them down in a last man standing situation where you watch the 007 disappear in front of your eyes. And overall, the highlight effect is just really useful for making quick decisions on who to catch off guard. Just by the way they're walking, you can tell who's really paying attention to you and who's not, and use that to focus the ones that maybe aren't focused on you nearly as much and catch them off guard and getting free hits. It's also extremely good for regaining stamina, and overall, I have a hard time not losing all my stamina whilst playing killer, because obviously you're having to chase people, so you use up a lot of stamina constantly. So it's a really good move for conserving stamina and using it to regain it, because during the animation for teleporting you spend so much time just like kind of standing there for a second, and that gives you a lot of stamina back. So overall, Noli is an extremely fun character with a lot of good to him. I really hope they don't nerf him in any way, shape, or form, as I've seen a lot of people saying that he honestly needs to be buffed. I don't personally believe that at all, because I think he's extremely good and extremely versatile and has so much speed to just move around the map and so much freedom to do kind of what you want to in a game without having to sacrifice any time spent not killing someone. And obviously I'm super biased here because I've love how the fast characters play in this game. I think he is the greatest thing that they've added to this game. By far. Not even close. It's so insane how much fun they managed to pack into a character like this. And just for a little ending bit to show off how I feel when I play Noli, enjoy this next segment. Driving in my car right after a beer. Alright, fuck this, I'm switching the gear. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'm about to get your voice blocking ass. Fuck this stupid guest, I'm unimpressed. You're not the best. Guess!